Well, it's took a while, but welcome home, Spidey. Spider-Man Homecoming, directed by Jon Watts, starring Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, Jon Favreau, Donald Glover, Zendaya, Jacob Batalon, Laura Harrier, Tyne Daly, Marissa Tomei and Robert Downey Jr. So Spider-Man Homecoming is the first entry for Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe after the soft reboot of Captain America Civil War. And we see Peter Parker and Spider-Man played here by Tom Holland, who finally looks the right age for the character. And the best thing is, this isn't just Spider-Man's story, there's also an interesting subplot going on with Michael Keaton's character of the Vulture. As we see that he's not just a villain for the sake of being a villain, he actually has a reason and a purpose for doing what he does, and that makes him a lot more relatable. And Marissa Tomei, now while there has been some complaints that Aunt May is a lot younger in this version, she still manages to pull off a really good job, and you kind of feel the weight of what she's been going through and why she worries for Peter so much throughout this movie. There are also some interesting cameos and subplot points that I'm not going to give away here. Don't worry, this is totally spoiler free. And it's interesting to see the way how Happy Hogan and Tony still bounce off each other after all this time. And it's interesting to get Peter Parker into that mix, as it adds kind of like a real different dynamic to everything going on. And it has to be said, the way how the web mechanics are used this time are really interesting, and as it's kind of like Spider-Man's suit is a lot more enhanced in this movie than what it has been in past movies. The supporting cast all really do a good job as well, as you kind of feel like this is much more of a team movie, and Spider-Man isn't as on his own as what he has been in the past either. Unfortunately though, you don't really get a lot of Spider-Man and Iron Man working together. That is really my only nitpick and flaw with this movie. But it has to be said, Michael Keaton, I'm just going to go back to this a second, he gives the best performance of a Marvel Cinematic Universe villain that we've seen since the days of Loki from the Avengers. And there's a certain twist here that you don't see coming. And we also see Peter go through a really interesting character arc, as we see him have everything but then lose it and then have to really gain it back again and earn the trust of everyone. As well as the action in this movie as well is nothing short of spectacular, and I for one am really happy that Spider-Man is back with Marvel. So yes, is Spider-Man Homecoming worth seeing? Yes. Why are you even watching this? Definitely go and check it out. It's definitely up there with some of the best movies of the year, and it's nice to say that about a Spider-Man movie, because no one's really had a chance to say that a Spider-Man movie has been almost perfect since 2004 when Spider-Man 2 came out. My final verdict is of course nothing else but a 10 out of 10. Thanks for watching this, guys, as always. Now it's over to you, so feel free to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on Spider-Man Homecoming. And if you are new to my channel, feel free to click here to see more and subscribe, as I do make new videos as often as I can. Don't forget to click that bell so that you're always notified of whenever a future video is posted. And as always, guys, I shall see you all on the next one, and take care.